You with your boy Scribble, man. My boy Pun.
Your boy, Pun.
And we here for another episode, Elephant Room, the podcast, man.
Yeah, buddy, we
Yes,
here.
sir. One more time for your mind.
You know what I'm saying? Number 16, huh?
16, bro.
Yeah, we almost at that 20 piece.
Come on, man.
20 piece with a biscuit.
No
man.
biscuit, man.
You know
We keep
what
it
I'm saying?
lean.
No biscuit? Yeah, you got it. Give me the biscuit.
Nah, you
with
gotta
it.
get that biscuit.
Give me the
dog.
biscuit with some honey on the side.
I know that's right, dog.
What's good, baby?
Man, not a whole lot, man. Week been good.
Hey, it's been great, man.
Yeah.
It's been great. I've been learning how to celebrate life lately.
Man, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. We need to, dog.
Hey, man, it was a house party you went to. I went with you. It was a
Oh,
spot.
yeah,
Your fam.
Yeah.
Old school was
Yeah,
like, we was in the
yeah.
garage chilling.
Chilling.
Old school say, man, every day is a holiday.
Yeah.
He said, every day is a holiday.
That's a funny
And
dude.
he said, and I told him, I said, oh, I like that. He said, man, don't be using my stuff. I know you're real, but don't be using my stuff. I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
so
shout
I'm
out
gonna
my
give
boy
him,
Axel, man.
yeah, Axel. I'm gonna give him his props, man. Give him his reference,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Shout out to Axel, man. Every day is a holiday, man, and that changed my philosophy on life, man.
Yeah, man. It definitely give you something to look forward to.
Facts.
And more inspiration and meaning to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, bro.
They numbered, man. Our days numbered, so we gotta make the best out of all of it.
Man, you got to, man. Why stress and strain and you know and suffer, man.
Yeah.
You know, when if first, you know, another thing I want my people to get educated on is the laws of the universe,
Right,
man.
right.
You know, knowing the law, knowing the cause and effects.
Man, simple
of our
cause and
actions.
effect.
You get what I'm
Simple
saying?
cause and effect.
Yeah. Knowing what you speak,
Yeah.
knowing what you think,
What you put out there.
what you put out there. And,
Yeah.
hey, man, this comes right back to you. It's
Yeah.
like a mirror, man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you show love out there, what you gonna do?
You gonna get it back.
You're gonna get it back,
You gonna
man.
get it back.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it might not be on your designated time, on your stopwatch.
Yeah, man, but
But
it's coming.
it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming, man.
Yeah.
That's what fake kick in. Fake without works is dead.
Hey, man, you know what? And you're gonna need that faith by your side when addressing this topic today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
You know what I'm saying? You know, we face adversities as the days turn, right?
Facts.
But some things we just can't avoid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like simple innuendos, some complexities, but like today's conversation, we're gonna touch on these double standards, bro.
Oh, double standards.
We're gonna touch on these double standards, bro.
Oh, that's definitely elephant,
You know what I'm saying?
Elephant in the room.
You know, it is.
Discussion.
And it's a segue to the conversation we had last week on the previous episode.
Right.
You know, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Right.
So I couldn't help but to lead us down this path in this conversation, bro.
I like it. I got one too, man.
What's that?
Man, it's crazy that you say that because I was listening to this. I don't know if it was a podcast or a radio show the other day, but it was this individual speaking on. Oh no, it was on social media.
Yeah.
I might have the name wrong, but I think she's a rapper. Her name is Sexy Red.
Okay.
But anyway, she had an interview and she spoke on the 50-50, but with the, you know, the relationships.
Okay.
So she was like, you know, hey, I'm down with 50-50. And she said,
What you mean on the relationships though? Like
finances. Like
oh, okay,
50-50 in a
financial. Okay,
relationship,
okay,
you know,
okay.
That's a double standard.
partner split.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a big one because, you know, some people don't believe in that,
Right.
especially in this generation.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
and even
right.
with the older generation,
Right.
with the whole philosophies and the, you know, the known standards.
Yeah.
You know, so she was just hitting on it, man. A lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was in the comments and a lot of people didn't like it, man.
What they were saying, Pete?
Well, a lot of the girls didn't agree with the 50-50, but she was saying like, you know, hey, my son, you know, he bring a girl home and she ain't willing to go 50-50 with him, then I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Long story
Yeah.
short, like,
Yeah.
hey man, you know, if you ain't down to go 50-50, it might not be real.
Right.
You know, so it's a double standard, man. And I have my whole, you know, my philosophy about that.
What's your take?
You know, my take is like, you know, it's a team.
It's a team.
It's a team. Like when you become one with your soulmate, you become a team, bro.
Yeah.
So at that point, it really don't matter. It really becomes about winning.
Right, a unit.
I definitely want to be Jordan. I definitely want to bring the bacon home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, if matters, if circumstances make it to where, hey, you the breadwinner, hey, I'm gonna do everything I can to make you the best breadwinner you ever could be in your life.
Yeah, gotta play your position, man.
Play your position.
And I think that's one of the issues that we get so caught up in is gender specific roles and identity.
Come on, man.
Like you said, man. If I got Venus on my team, hey, I'm gonna make sure she's the best vegan she can be. Not to say that I'm gonna be slacking or I even want to. You know what I'm saying?
All.
It ain't even a matter if you winning more championships than me this year.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm applauding you.
Come on.
That's making me look good. Making us look good.
Make sure you feel good in your element. I know how good you are when you're in your element. I know how good you are when you feel good. I know how good you are when you look good. And then let me do that. Let me help you do that.
And we always tend to turn to financial contribution as the above all be all.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Bro, it's tough to be a stay-at-home dad or wife or whatever.
Right.
It's tough to shuffle kids around.
Right.
And have a part-time job if you so choose. Like, that's a tough task. And make sure that the house is kept and food is slapped on the table in a timely and orderly fashion. That's a lot.
It's a lot. You know what I'm learning a lot these days, bro?
What's that, dog?
Is that, man, the more you learn how to live your life without the opinions of others,
man, to whom I'm not concerned,
the better, bro.
Yeah,
the better, bro. You know, that could really be a stronghold.
Yeah.
You know, that could really be a fear. That could really be a paradigm.
It really could.
You know,
be.
You know, and then it keeps people in the box.
Right.
You know, you've been taught this way. You've been raised this way. You believe this way. You think this way.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Then you go to school. You get taught that way.
Right.
So it's like all of this stuff all of these things, all these paradigms, these different programs getting programmed in your body, your brain, and it ain't even you.
It ain't even you.
It ain't even new. Then you later on in life, you have to realize, like, man, I'm doing this because
somebody else.
Somebody told me to do this. I'm doing this because mom want me to do this.
The whole time I'm doing this foul.
I'm doing this because I'm trying to make the ends meet, but at the end of the day, the whole time, my peace, my purpose,
right.
I'm leaving my purpose abandoned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to realize in life that, man, you got to come to realization that, I mean, I need to find my happiness and my joy.
Right. I came across another podcast and a lady had mentioned, you know, the idea of happy wife, happy life, right?
Yeah.
She was saying that that's backwards. It should be happy spouse, happy house.
Come on, see? That's a double standard.
That's a double standard.
There
you
go.
A huge double standard.
There you go.
And I really gravitated to it because it was disclosed in a way that I hadn't heard before.
Yeah.
But completely aware of, right? Mm-hmm. And it eliminates gender-specific identities or roles.
Right.
It simply says, you the spouse, be it male or female, you can contribute in orderly fashion.
That's it.
You know, at a higher output, and it's not even about comparing one to another anyway.
It's not, man.
And that's part of the problem right there.
Man, you know, digging in on this, man, I know, you know, relationships wasn't the ideal topic, but man, that just reminds me of relationships, bro. Like, relationships are meant to be like unconditional love. Right, and not to be and not meant to be on circumstances and conditions and material possessions. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's meant to be on unconditional love. That person, when you find that person that, like, hey man, I rock with this person. Right. I rock with this person. This person know me. This person know when I'm down. This person know when I'm up. This person know how to handle, you know, what to do when I'm down. This person know how to, you know, communicate with me. You know, this person has my best interest, and I have her best interest. That's it.
And it's crazy because even in, you know, those romantic relationships, you have double standards that exist in that, right? You know, it's common, right? To associate women with cooking. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
We talking about cooking early.
We talking about cooking early.
Man. What you cook on the other day?
Oh man, I had a little chicken over rice. Something light, you know. Something slight.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Like gender specific roles. Like a woman ain't always gotta cook, man. If you really understand your lady and your lady out there hustling, trying to go make it happen, go ahead and make it happen in that kitchen for her.
Hey, surprise me when she come home from work.
Because I know I'd be excited to see my old lady come outside and be like, hey baby, let's go tackle that yard.
Come on.
You feel me?
Come on, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and start up the lawnmower. As long as you weedy, I don't like that thing. Go ahead, and we good. You feel me?
We good.
Yeah,
teamwork.
Man. Teamwork make the dream work.
That's
it,
man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy because I was laughing. We was laughing about this earlier, man. And you know, I was thinking of the subject matter, right? Trying to figure out, you know, double standards that was of, you know, serious matter and then light matter at the same token. And I couldn't help but think and make reference to how my mama raised me to how she allowed these damn grandkids to get away with robbery, bro.
Right.
Bro, I used to. My mom, she wasn't overly strict. She was firm. At the same time, we love to have fun. But, the moment I got out of line, she was quick to go ahead and jump on me.
Right.
Man, let one of these grandkids say something slick, get out of line barely, boy.
She got soft all of a sudden.
Oh, Bray, or come see Nana. I'm like, Mama, come on, man. You getting soft, man. You getting soft, man.
Got soft on you all of a sudden.
Man, get soft real quick, man.
Yeah, man, that's how it is, man. That's how you gonna be, man.
Nah, man. They say you love your grandkids different. You know what I mean? You're a little bit more lenient, obviously.
Yeah.
But boy, the way I love my daughters now, man, I can't imagine having no grandkids.
Come on,
and
man.
then be able to give them back whenever I want to.
Man,
I'll probably be acting like my mama be doing now. Shout out to my mama, man. She be going hard. She probably the coolest grandma I done seen, bro. Like,
yeah, she's definitely cool, man.
Yeah,
cool
straight
people.
up, man.
So yeah, man, you brought up the topic, man. I know you got a few of the double standards, man. What you got on your list?
You got a lot of qualified women in the workplace.
Right.
That have the mental fortitude and capabilities to be able to perform highly.
Right.
If not at the same level, even higher than their competitors in being men.
Most definitely.
But they're not always rewarded with those opportunities, let alone the salaries that associate with it, man.
Right.
And me being an equal opportunist, I can't turn a blind eye to something like that.
Facts.
Even when it's not my direct favor. You feel what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
Yeah,
totally agree. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
And that's,
man.
at the end of the day, it's simple as that, bro.
Yeah,
If you say this supervisor or this manager has a salary range between, 150,000, 170,000, like the woman's salary need to be in there. If she's qualified for the top tier, give her the top tier, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If her credentials support that, you know what I mean?
Man, it sounds like a lot of old ways, man. You know, a lot of old ways. Change is inevitable.
Right.
So, that's one of those things that we have to change as a society.
Right.
One of those things is equality. That's one of those things that falls under equality, man. Like just because something was right or seen right at a certain time in life. Doesn't necessarily mean that. It's a lot of things that change, man.
Right.
A lot of things that people thought was wrong back then. Is now they thought weed was legal back then in a lot of states.
Right.
It's legal now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, women couldn't work, couldn't vote at some point in time.
Yeah.
Certain races wasn't able to do that. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
And that's a double standard.
Double standard.
If you're allowing somebody to take advantage of something while not giving that same opportunity to somebody else, that's a clear double standard.
Hey, it really is.
Real
man, that's going down a whole nother tunnel because I can speak on some of that.
I think
they've been speaking on reparations here.
Right. And this is Elephant Room, the podcast,
man,
where we talk about hard subjects like that.
Yeah.
So if we need to go ahead and bring up another one of these double standards on the double standard title podcast this episode, I think we need to go ahead and do that.
I totally agree, man. You have to understand, when a race starts unequal,
right? At a disadvantage.
At a disadvantage, that's what I don't even want to say biasism. That's not right.
Right.
It's not right. It's unethical. Right. It's unethical, man. So yeah, man. That's why some people are screaming reparations. I mean, when you start off giving this certain race or this specific demographic loans, when you give this certain demographic advantages, things, bonuses, things of advantage of enhancement, of increase, and then the other race or demographic doesn't have that.
Right. I love to see the reparation conversation.
I do too,
being sparked a little bit more.
I do too, man. But when you look at the data, man, not to cut you off, when you look at the data, it makes sense, man.
I mean, we still waiting on a 40 acres and a mule.
That's what I'm saying.
People don't take the time to really put value on what that is. 40 acres and a mule back then, when you had to live off the land, was instrumental to any long-term success in anybody's family tree.
Correct.
Black, white, red, or brown.
Correct.
Instrumental.
Correct.
Now you are able to reap harvest.
Yeah.
Go out and disperse that for exchange of goods.
Yeah.
That equates to equitable financial gain, man.
Facts, man.
And you can transition that into other facets of life. So that 40 acres in a mule is definitely old. They was talking about. I do a lot of reading, man, and came across a conversation that some of the politicians are having in the San Francisco area.
Okay.
And somehow they came up with a magic number of $5 million per qualified individual.
Okay.
And you hear that number, and you be like, dang, $5 million, that's a lot of money, right? But again, we're not putting real value to that dollar, right? 40 acres in a mule wasn't nothing back then.
Right.
$5 million on the grand scheme of things to make up for lost time, ain't nothing comparable to what that could be had they had that opportunity and not started with $5 million here. Maybe you gave them that 40 acres in a mule, that $5 million can be $20 million right now.
Man, you preaching.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you preaching.
Straight up.
Yeah, man. I agree totally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I agree totally. When you look at it, man, when you look at the grand scheme of things, it makes sense to address that conversation.
Right.
So at least give it attention.
Right, you got to draw attention to
it. Yeah, at least give it attention, man. You know, and it goes further than just money, man. It goes real estate.
Right.
You know, it goes land.
Man, that land, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can harvest on some land.
Yeah,
man. You put some goods on your land, bro. Livestock, actual crop.
Yeah.
People need that to survive.
Man,
you gonna make some return.
You know, I want to take out just a quick few seconds, man. Man, facing everything that we face in this world, brother. You know, a lot of the things that we've been through, 400 years of this.
Right.
You know, denied this, denied that. You know, but here 2023, we've broken a lot of those cycles. And we're here still standing stronger than ever.
Right.
You know, so I just wanted to take out a few minutes to shout out to my people, man, because, you know, even though we may have not been provided or, you know, the equal table or the equal playing field,
same
right?
opportunity.
Even though.
Yeah.
That shows you how strong of a people we are, man. Right. You know, so shout out to my people one time, man. That's one of my quick shout outs to my people one time.
Built to endure and overcome.
Yeah, man.
We've been here for a long time, man.
We here. We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't getting nowhere.
Man, God's people, bro.
Amen. So that brings me up to one more, man.
What you got, man?
And you brought it up earlier, man.
What you got?
That double standard.
Which one?
The N-word, man.
Oh, you gonna go down there? You gonna go that road?
Yeah, we gonna go down there, man.
You wanna go down that rabbit hole?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
It's crazy you say that, man.
Absolutely. You said the N-word.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was at a restaurant not too long ago, man. You know, I think I was at a happy hour or something, man, and I heard some, definitely not the African American race, and then I heard them throwing around the word, nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've never had to deal with that type of situation.
Really?
Through all of my years, I've never had to deal with any disrespect. You know, not really.
Yeah.
And but this day, I heard them, and they were just throwing it around, and I was sitting there. I was like, man, you know, that's kind of. I don't really like the way, I don't really like that, the way they just throwing it around, like that easy.
Right.
But at the same time, man, even after speaking with you about it, coming to get my cut, man, I was like, man, hey, I can't let that bother me, man.
Right.
It could be a double standard.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you out here screaming it on every rap song and everywhere you go, but then again, man, that word means something.
It means a lot, and that's why that's why I draw the line, right?
Yeah.
I hold a position of if you understand the language, you can use the language.
Yeah.
When I say understand the language, really understand the context, the content behind the use, and the timing of that word.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback a shout out. The same shout out that you gave. Salute to my people for being able to take something that was created and geared to hurt, cut, stab, and restrain you.
Yeah.
And making that into something that's unifying at the same token.
Yes, indeed.
I use the N-word in association with those that I really cut for.
Come on.
Those that I really rock with and say, hey, that's my nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the same token, I understand that people of the language gonna use it in the confines and comfort that they choose to as well. But when you're using that word, you know the context and the purpose behind using it. It's either to cut or it's either to cut and divide or unify and solidify. You feel what I'm saying? White, black, or brown. I got Mexican partners say it all the time.
Right.
I done had a couple white partners slip up and say we had a conversation and be like, look, I ain't got no issue with you.
Right.
We know what it's for.
Right.
Just don't misuse it. And then I ain't gotta abuse it. You feel me?
Come on.
Straight up.
Yeah, come on, man. It's crazy you say that because that word, man, is deeper. It's even deeper than what we're speaking even now.
Absolutely.
Like, honestly, I've heard that word it means something different. I actually think it from where it originated from, you know what I'm saying, which is African people. I heard that it means pretty much kings and queens, bro. It's like power in that word.
Okay.
So, you know, if the word means king, queens, and if word is powerful, we're struggling with saying it. Matter of fact, it's banned in so many different arenas. It's like, hey, man, you know, they use this word that really was meant something powerful for us. Now we think it's something negative, and we're not even utilizing the word.
Right, and then that speaks to what I was just saying too.
Yeah.
It's like, man, being able to take something that was geared
Yeah.
to really
Uplift.
You know, no, that was geared to break you down.
Oh yeah.
Right? You right that wrong, so to speak,
Yeah.
and put glory to the name, put
Yeah.
respect on the name.
Well,
put
the
value on
name
it.
meant glory from the jump.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how it naturally come full circle,
Yeah.
and it ain't got to be forced. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man.
100%, man. But hey, man, you know, I think we can talk on that even more on the next
Man, we
show,
be
man.
here all day, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah,
man.
man. But that sounds like another show.
Yeah, man. People, hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man.
Yes, sir.
Like we always say, flood the comments, man. Give us your feedback. Give us your constructive criticism at the same time. We always trying to stay sharp. And we
Always.
firm believers of iron sharpen iron, man. So me and P gonna stay locked in. Y'all stay locked in with us.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, well, that's another episode, man. We appreciate y'all again for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow us, like us all on social media, man. It's your boy Pun, my dog Mr. Scribble. You know what I'm saying? And holla.
Peace.